Welcome back to DC Silver Age Storytime, and we're back in the Golden Age with More Fun Comics number 83, published in September 1942, and this one is called The Two Fates. Life or death, disaster or success, these are the questions posed to an awed underworld by two self-appointed masters of gangland destiny. For you'll read now these spider-like, super-cunning fiends, take an ancient fantasy and weave from it the threads of real-life drama, and you'll thrill as Dr. Fate strives with all his skill, all his strength, to unravel and break through the tangled web of anguish, mystery, and murder spun by that direful duo who have styled themselves the Two Fates. So we have a couple of disgruntled fortune tellers. Meet Jaguar. Our fortune-telling business has fallen off sadly. Perhaps there is more gold to be gained in cold steel on a dark night. A lonely wayfarer. No, Mario, that is a fool's game with a hangman's noose as the reward. We must think of something safer. I have it. You remember how, for the curious, we once did display the three fates? Well, but there are only two of us. That matters not. There's a weird transformation. We shall be the two fates. Those outside the law live in the shadow of fear. They are superstitious folk. We will make that superstition pay. Come along. We're going calling. So they decide they're going to blackmail other criminals. They show this guy a tapestry. And offer it to him. It shows a good fortune for him, and only $5,000 in 1942. Why, you chiselers, $5,000 for an amateur tapestry? Beat it, scram. Bitterly will you regret this, lifter, for I am named Success. My fellow fate is named Disaster. He will spin you a tapestry of quite another weaving. So the other guy spins a different tapestry that shows him dead, and then he is killed. So this kind of goes around the underworld. As time goes on, more and more of these fates come true. I heard just this minute that Tony got his. Yeah, he refused to buy his destiny like all the others. I'm telling you, if those two fates come my way, I'm buying. So he has the underworld kind of scared because they believe that these two fates actually have magic powers. And then we go to Kent Nelson. These two fates are certainly stealing my thunder. Great Scott. The crystal is glowing. Someone close to me is in danger. The image is faint, but it's getting clearer. I see Inza. She's in her car driving fast. So this is where the story gets really weird. And this is the second time this has happened, where the criminals have come up with looks like a successful scheme, and then just start doing regular old crimes. So they go out to rob a gold truck from Fort Knox, and Inza just happens to come across it. Looks like a smash-up. Maybe I can help out. But the criminals grab her. You beast, take your hands off me. Take it easy, sister, or else. And Dr. Fate shows up. It's Dr. Fate. Give him the business, boys. This is your unlucky day, Lucky. Ouch. So the guy he's throwing around is one of the two fates. And he's beating up on them. Quick, drill 'em. We're goners. You took the words right out of my mouth. Heads you lose. Ugh, my head. So they continue fighting for a while. Two goons, but with but a single groan. But they throw a gas grenade at him. Fresh air. Got to get fresh air. And he's knocked out. Oh, he's dead. Dr. Fate's dead. I don't know why Inza keeps thinking that. Calm yourself. He is but unconscious. He will not die yet. For the two fates will make good use of a third fate. And they capture the two of them. I guess this guy wasn't one of the fates. Just another thug. So they capture him. You are free to move, Dr. Fate, quite free. But if you do, these two shafts of light will blend and forge a bolt of electric doom that will slay Inza. Later, Dr. Fate, I will decide how to use you. In the meanwhile, Disaster and I have important work to do. Yes, it really looks as though you are too clever for me, doesn't it? So they leave Dr. Fate alone, and he does move and doesn't seem to cause a problem. But he's still obstructing the light. I know it's our one chance. by the way, Inza's ready to sacrifice herself. Dr. Fate starts to whirl, and the magnetic powers of his fingertips draw the electric eye beam. So he just kind of starts grabbing up the light rays and bringing them with him. Suspense packed seconds later, success. He snaps the wire that binds Inza to supercharged doom. Bravo, you've made it. Whew, that was close. Now let's get out of here. We'll get out of this place while the going's good. So the two Fates are now planning another crime. They're going to says aboard this plane being transported to America for safekeeping are fabulously valuable jewels from India. And the two Fates fly up on top of them. Come on, you. They you can see right there. They climb down from the one plane to the other. Come on, you. Just head this crate where we tell you, and no tricks. But all this while the real jewel clipper, loaded with gems worth the ransom of 1,000 kings, heads east on the final lap. So, Dr. Fate, he just shows up. Oh, because he used his crystal ball. They try to shoot him, but to no effect. Use gas. I'll take this and you'll take that. So they knocked out the pilot. Oh, I guess they shot him, grazed his skull. But Dr. Fate is able to use to grab a hold of his shoulders and then applies the theory of electrotherapy, that electrical forces can wake the muscles of a stunned man and make his subconscious mind react to an emergency. And so he's able to control the guy who is unconscious and land the plane. What happened? You were out cold, Jim. But you're okay now. I'll leave you to take over while I settle accounts with a certain fateful pair. So he goes to their hideout. It's him again. The die is cast. Two Fates, you've run your course. Here's the crack of doom. Two of them. The wheel of fortune turns, so he wraps them up and weave a chapter of accidents. So this was, I guess, something they used to make their tapestries. Well, it really seems that the two Fates are sealed, eh? Two Fates trapped by Dr. Fate. Have you a hobby? Then read Dr. Fate's next adventure, Crime's Hobby House, which is another one that isn't that great. But, so, yeah, the story is a little unfocused and the criminals are quite forgettable. But that was the two Fates.